In Italy during World War I, the carpenter Geppetto loses his son, Carlo, during an inadvertent aerial bombardment by Austro-Hungarian forces. Geppetto honors his memory by planting a pine cone near his grave and spends the next 20 years mourning his loss. An anthropomorphic cricket named Sebastian J. Cricket takes up residence in the resulting pine tree. Geppetto subsequently cuts the tree down in a fit of drunken rage in order to make a new sun out of its wood. He passes out drunk, leaving the puppet unfinished, and a blue wood sprite brings it to life, christening him Pinocchio.
And bring joy and company to fill his days with light, so he'll never be alone.
Geppetto later discovers that Pinocchio is alive and is not willing to have him as a son. Geppetto then locks him in a closet while he goes to church.
Just stay here. Don't come out. Time for church.
Church?
But Pinocchio follows him, frightening the villagers.
Papa!
The next day, Geppetto sends Pinocchio to school.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
But the puppet is intercepted by a man and his performing monkey. Count Volp convinces Pinocchio to join his circus and gets him to sign a contract.
Here. Need a pen?
Like this?
After Geppetto arrives to take him home, he and Volp have a tug of war that results in Pinocchio being thrown to the road, where he is hit by a car due to this.
Fun, Papa!
But little did I know.
Pinocchio is sent to the afterlife, where he meets the black rabbits. He is then sent through the doors to meet Death, the sister of the wood sprite. She explains to Pinocchio that he is immortal, and that he will return to the mortal realm once an hourglass has emptied, cautioning that the time he spends in the afterlife will increase each time he returns.
A dead
Returning
body?
to the mortal
Where?
realm, Pinocchio decides to join Volp's circus. When Sebastian and Geppetto search for Pinocchio at sea, they are swallowed by a giant sea monster. During one of his performances, Pinocchio sings a disparaging parody of a patriotic song and is summarily executed. Once revived, Pinocchio finds himself taken by the Podesta to a training camp. Pinocchio befriends the Podesta's son, Candlewick, who is scared of disappointing his father and being seen as weak. Per Pinocchio's advice, Candlewick stands up to his father, but the training camp gets bombed by enemy aircraft. Killing the Podesta, the blast of the bomb causes Pinocchio to be thrown into the air. Pinocchio manages to escape and is captured by Volp, who tries to burn him in revenge, but is stopped by an enraged Spazzatura. They are sent over a cliff and Volp falls to his death. Soon after, they are swallowed by the sea monster and reunite with Geppetto and Sebastian in its stomach.
Pinocchio!
Pinocchio lies to make his nose grow, thus forming a bridge leading out of the monster's blowhole. Just as they escape, the monster attempts to eat them again, causing Pinocchio to sacrifice himself by detonating a naval mine that the monster is in the process of swallowing. Upon meeting Death again, Pinocchio demands to be sent back early so that he can save Geppetto from drowning. After rescuing Geppetto, Pinocchio dies, prompting Sebastian to use his wish to bring Pinocchio back to life, which the wood sprite grants. Pinocchio and the others return home to live as a family.